What's up, guys? Devin Henderson here with Waterfront Realty. In this quick video this morning, we're going to go over the Naples Area Market Report. This was just released yesterday. I find this report to be super helpful. I send this to all my buyers and sellers once a month, and let's quickly dive in. So a couple interesting stats here. By the way, we are up about 200 homes. So this time last year, we had about 1,400 homes on the market. Currently have about 1,600 homes on the market, so an additional 200 homes for the month of April. Median close price, as you can see over here, is up 36% year over year. We're now at 599,000, and the average days on market is down 71%. That's huge. Only 16 days on market. Wow. Overall inventory, again, is up slightly, up 17%. Overall pending sales are down. We're down 32%. We had 1,300 homes pending in April. And overall closed sales are also down 36%. We had 1,227 homes pending in the month of April. In the month of April, we had 1,454 new listings, so that's down just 3%. Diving into this report a little bit, in April, they go on to say that there were 549 price reductions. So that's 33% of the inventory in April had a price reduction. That number to me, I thought was pretty big, but it makes sense though, because what we're seeing today, that more sellers are setting realistic list prices from the start, and more buyers less willing to settle for homes that don't meet their exact needs and desires. Buyers are a little encouraged that we're starting to see a little uptick in inventory, so they're not rushing into that home that maybe didn't meet all their needs. This is bringing up the day. This will slowly start to bring up the days on market, in my opinion, and obviously start to slowly bring some prices down. Whereas, in my opinion, sellers were setting some unrealistic prices to begin with over the last few months. Things were getting a little out of control. We're starting to see those come back to a more realistic number, and these properties are still going pending historically low number of days. I mean, less than 2 weeks on the market. So clearly the demand is still there. And as it says right here in the report, demand for the Naples lifestyle remains strong. Days on market for April was 16 days, considerably less than our historic 90-day average. As inventory begins to rise, days on market may increase, and list prices in some neighborhoods may shift down slightly. Let's see. They go on to say that our home values under 300,000. We have very, very few homes. In fact, in the entire month of April, there were only 96 properties that were listed below 300,000. So extremely tough price point to buy here in Naples. The overall median close price in April increased 39.2% to 599,000 from 440,000 in April of 2021. The uptick reflects the low number of sales in the 300 and below price category. Median close prices continue to rise in the single-family home market. We're up 8.7% from March, but median close prices during April in the condominium market actually decreased 1.1%. So single-family homes are just in more demand, is all that's saying. It's interesting, though, to see those stats. And even though inventory rose 39.5% in the single-family home market during April, pent-up demand for this property type did not temper its median close price. When inventory rises, buyers have more options. If inventory continues to rise, it should create more balance during negotiations between sellers and buyers. Rising mortgage rates are likely reducing the number of buyers who can get pre-qualified for a home purchase in Naples, but it did not negatively impact buyer interest during April. In fact, there were over 200 more showing appointments during the month than reported in March, and a 66.7% of all closed sales in April were cash sales. This is very true. Naples is very much a cash primary market. I mean, most sales are cash, right around 70%, as you can see. So, and even those 30% that are getting loans, getting a mortgage using financing, they're typically putting at least 20% or more down. I think the market is still very strong. Prices are still rising, but we're starting to see a little more balanced market. If you have any questions regarding the Naples market or where to begin your search, how to write a compelling offer, how to come up with a realistic purchase price, call me on my cell anytime, 239-877-3994. Thanks, guys.